little UV sport here. This morning I put on the UV clear, and then over it I put on the Cetaphil redness relieving tinted sunscreen. You activate your voice thing.
It's my phone. It's all
I know.
wacky.
They have a brain of their own. Mine, you know, sometimes tells me that I'm gonna self-destruct.
Mine has dementia at this point.
You don't need a whole lot of it to get a good layer on, so I like that. But this is the Kroger sunscreen lotion we have here. This is a chemical sunscreen. You guys frequently ask me if I can recommend a good body sunscreen, and really just any like cheapy body sunscreen is usually fine for everyday kind of use. I don't, honestly, most days I don't wear too much sunscreen on my body because I usually am pretty covered, but I know I wear tank tops a lot in my videos, but I'm indoors without the windows open usually when I'm wearing those, so I'm not as good about the sunscreen on the body as I could be. But this one's really good. I like it a lot. In the summer I use this one a lot when I wear shorts, because I use it in the mornings on my legs, and then I try and reapply it a few times throughout the day on my legs. Because the lower legs on women in particular are a high risk area for skin cancers. Plus there's just not good wound healing there. If you get a cut on your lower leg, the blood supply is such that it's difficult to heal. So try and protect that area as much as possible in advance. Are you Instagramming there?
No, I'm just checking on some facts.
You look nice.
Well, thank you.
You're wearing all, would you call that a mauve, rose mauve? It's a very nice color on you.
It's one of my favorite colors, dusty rose.
Yeah, it matches your little bag too.
Thank you, sweetie.
And your necklace.
I tell you.
I think my mom should be a stylist. You guys know that?
Isn't
I
she
told her this
sweet,
morning
you guys?
that you know that box that people get on YouTube, and you got it at one point, the Stitch Fix.
Yeah.
I think my mom would be really good at working for Stitch Fix, like putting together the outfits. I think that's something that you could do remotely from home too. Like if they just had all of the outfit, all of the clothing and accessories, you'd be very good at putting everything together for people, because you're very good at that.
Well, that's a nice compliment from you, but I don't know how my taste would impact other people.
I think people would like it. I think the stuff you put together for yourself always looks nice.
I'm just not a fashionista, folks, so it would be quite a stretch.
Here we have a little of the color science.
I love those metal spatulas. That
Yeah,
they
you
put.
like this one?
Yeah, it feels so cool and soothing.
Yeah, you have
on your
one
upper
too.
eye, under eye. I really do like those.
Yeah, it's handy. It's handy for reapplying too, because you don't have to necessarily touch and that kind of thing. Anyways, off for coffee
We'll
we
see
go.
you later. We're going to WF.
So I was noticing though, I think that that Cetaphil redness relieving sunscreen is a little bit more orange. Did I look orange yesterday? At least in your natural lighting.
Yesterday you did.
Yeah.
Because I even asked you if you had
If I had blush on, yeah. I never noticed that, but her apartment, you have those natural light, daylight.
Is that supposed to be tinted?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it's tinted orange.
I tried to blend it a little bit better today.
Yeah. It's not noticeable today.
Yeah.
But yesterday, you could see it here.
Yeah, so yesterday morning I put on the color science, and then before I went over to my mom, I put on some of the CeraVe, the Cetaphil redness relieving one, and I'm wearing it now. Do I look orange now?
No.
So that one is a little bit more orangey, and I guess you have to blend it a little bit better. I noticed that when I was editing last night, I was like, it's a little odd, but I'm sure you've commented.
Yeah, I noticed. I thought, oh, she's wearing blush.
Yeah. But yesterday, one of the apartments that we went and looked at, I pretty much ruled it out at this point by virtue of a few factors. But one of them, they required you to pay $100 a month for Comcast. I cannot stand Comcast. I use AT&T. AT&T is fantastic, at least here in Houston. Don't you agree? You have AT&T.
I've had both.
Yeah.
And I like AT&T.
Yeah.
Comcast.
They're awful. Don't be nice. You know they're awful. Just own it. Nobody does it. If there's someone out there who likes Comcast, please comment below and also comment what you like about Comcast, because I have yet to find a redeeming feature about Comcast.
The thing about that complex that is unfair is you're obligated to pay for the Comcast. You don't have a TV.
Exactly.
How are you going to use it?
Exactly. You're obligated to pay the $100 a month for Comcast. So I ruled it out by virtue of that one little technical thing, because that just annoyed me. But also the gentleman, I wouldn't call him a gentleman, the guy who was showing us around, he kept making these terrible ageist comments that were just off-putting to me. He kept saying, I was trying to get a sense of how well insulated the walls of the building are. You know, can you hear people walking above you? Can you hear people talking in the next apartment over? And he was giving me these vague answers, and he started saying, he was like, well, one good thing about living here is that there are a lot of old people, and let's face it, old people don't move much. And I was like, okay, that's kind of a rude thing to say, but right, whatever. But he continued to make comments like that. He's like, we went in the gym, and he's like, you know, don't worry, there'll never be anybody in here because everybody here is old and they don't work out. And I was like,
he also said most of the people that live here have sold their homes.
yeah.
They're tired of the lawnmower and they moved here. And then, which is fine for him to use that description. But then he said, and for them, the next step is assisted living.
I know. That was rude. I mean, to just generalize an entire age cohort. I mean, people do that all the time. They're always, you know, our society and our culture, we start undervaluing, we start just losing complete respect for people based on a number. When really, you know, older people have more wisdom and deserve more respect.
We're choosing to be offended by something.
I'm not choosing to be offended. I'm just pointing out the fact. I'm not offended. I mean, the guy is entitled to say those things.
Well, not professional.
Yeah, it's not professional. I'm entitled not to sign the lease, though, by virtue. But yeah, it's just off-putting when people who don't know you, they're going to value you based on your appearance and your age, always. Woohoo! They have this new chili tofu, so I got some of that. They still have the Jerusalem artichokes, and then I have spiralized beets and some of the black sesame and sea vegetable seasoning that I like that I mentioned to you guys. I got some of that on Iherb, by the way.
The what? The sea vegetable?
Yeah, and this little sprinkly doodle stuff that I like. Yeah. No, I got it yesterday. Yeah, I showed it in my Iherb haul yesterday. And this is fennel, and what else do I have in there? Oh, some sweet potato as well. So that looks delicious. And what did you get?
As usual, I got the little falafel cake, and then serving of quinoa.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Happy Sunday, everybody.
Happy Sunday. TV. Oh my goodness, that is one big chew toy.
Hashtag have a TV.
That's a clever DIY chew toy you came up with. You just took a squeaky toy. Show everybody. You just took
it's just a towel.
It's just a towel. I thought you hid a squeaky toy in there to compel him to chew on it, but
challenge.
he loves it. Just take an old rag and tie it in a knot. Puppy love.
Yeah,
You're just ignoring Lamb Chop over there. Look at Lamb Chop.
Did you hear Toys R Us is going out of business?
I did.
Yeah.
I can't say as that's a major loss for society. Ignore the whirring, purring in the background. Our dishwasher is on high alert. But we are back at my mom's house. I just brewed up a cup of the peach tea and Totoro because guess what we're about to settle down to watch? that we got at the library. Let me show you guys. Are you excited?
Yeah, I am.
You all know that when I first started my channel, I had no idea anything about Totoro. And then I discovered that mug and fell in love with it. And you all clued me into the fact that it was this movie, and we watched the movie and enjoyed it. It's very endearing, and Totoro has enriched our life. And we were excited because we got from the library Kiki's Delivery Service. So this is another movie by Ghibli Productions. Same director, Miyazaki. I'm butchering the pronunciation of that, I apologize. But long story short, Totoro is a beautiful movie, and I really look forward to seeing this. It's got this sweet little cat drinking out of a bowl, so that's gonna be cute. This is, I guess it's like a subset of Disney. Disney probably took over Studio Ghibli. Is it Ghibli, like Giblet? I'm not sure.
I don't know the history of that either. I'm new to Totoro.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Busy mom back there. We discovered her dress is from QVC, Denim & Co. Denim & Co.
Yeah.
That's going to be great this summer. You got two, the rose colored one and the one that
this.
you wore yesterday.
Yeah, it's looking more lavender now.
Yeah,
But yeah, and the blue.
and the blue.
Yeah. So this will be my summer uniform, guys.
Yeah, it'll come in handy here. Oh. Tybee likes Kiki. Look how cute she is on her little broom. Oh, and their little cat friend. Look at Tybee, he's getting excited. Instant pot recipe here. We have in this pot, we have 1 cup of rinsed red lentils, not even soaked, 2 cups of riced cauliflower, and an entire yellow onion, 5 cloves of chopped garlic, and 4 cups of liquid. And then seasonings are a bit odd. I've used cinnamon, ginger, and where'd the other guy go? I also used allspice. I think I put him away. And then I put in 1/4 cup of applesauce and some raisins. And so we've just put the Instapot on, plugged the Instapot in, and I'm gonna do, let's do soup broth, and we will just do more, let's see, getting used to this one. We have less is 20, 31, is that 2 hours? We'll do normal and give it a go. Easy lentil soup, and it tastes delicious. I just dished some up here for my mom. She went to take Tybee out really quickly, but I put some fresh parsley on top and dusted some shelled hemp seeds. And I know it sounds like an odd combination, but it's really good because the raisins plump up and kind of sweeten things, and the applesauce kind of sweetens things. I know many of you, it's still very cold where you're at, so I think you might enjoy that one. It's pretty easy. What'd you think of the movie?
That was so cute.
Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Those movies are just so fun to look
Yeah, it was
at.
really well done.
Yeah. There's something about the animation too. The fact that it's almost like, I don't know if it's the animation overlays on top of it itself, so it creates almost this like 3-dimensional appearance.
Yeah, it's like one of those Viewmasters.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
It's really visually very, very beautiful.
What did you make for us?
So I made us a soup, and you know me, I've always got to put my soup on a bed of salad there. But I showed them yours already while you were out walking Tybee. Yeah. I put it in the bowl because it's super hot, so I figured it'd be okay to come to room temp.
Let me get a spoon.
Yeah, we had a nice movie day, I guess, watching the movie. Yeah, and I just renewed my medical license. We have to go in and renew it every 2 years, kind of like a driver's license. Yeah, kind of like a driver's license, I guess. And that was on my to-do list, so I'm glad I ticked that off.
That's quite a driver's license. It's really, really, really good.
You like it?
Yeah.
It's-
You've got the sweet in there, and also the exotic spices.
Yeah, it's just cinnamon, ginger, and cloves and applesauce. And raisins. Raisins. Yeah, raisins. Wow. And red lentils. Red lentils cook the fastest. You could also use brown lentils as well, but I'm glad you like it.
Did you puree the raisins?
No.
They
When
just
you
cook down like
when you
that?
cook them low and slow like that, they plump up and break down, and I only used like a few tablespoons of raisins.
Did you use the pressure or the slow cooker option?
Pressure.
It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. Pressure. Under pressure.
Yeah.
Under pressure.
Really good.
It was Queen. Under pressure. Vanilla Ice completely stole that. But he made it better for 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
It's about,
And he went downhill.
flash in the pan.
Yeah. Stay classy. Well, hey guys, I just got finished at the gym. I am back at home and got out of the shower. I hope you all enjoyed the visit with my mom today. We had a great time. That recipe was kind of fly at the seat of your pants assembly, and it turned out really good. My mom really liked it. So guess what? I've got a skincare empty here. You all know I reviewed this, the Ceremetics brand for you all a while back as kind of a, but as a cruelty-free vegan dupe or version of CeraVe. These products are available, as I said in that video, on Iherb, Amazon, and I haven't seen them in the just in our drugstores yet. They're relatively affordable, although CeraVe, the math works out to be significantly cheaper. But long story short, I've got an empty here. I finished up the Ultra Moisturizing Cream. I've been using this on my body. If you'll recall back to my review, this of the 3 products that they have and I reviewed, this is my least favorite one for reasons that I explained in that video. Just by virtue of some of the ingredients, I didn't feel I could recommend to a general audience. But as a consumer using this and using it up myself, I wasn't mad at it. You know, I didn't find it problematic whatsoever. I didn't have a problem using it. I just used it on my body. I never put it on my face. You all know I moisturize my body before I even step out of the tub when the water's off. I just grease up kind of from head to toe, and this is what I've been putting pretty much from the neck down since I got it, and now it is empty. Typically, and my preference is either CeraVe in the tub and or Vanny Cream in the tub. That's just always what I've used, and as somebody who has a history of atopic dermatitis, also known as eczema, prone to flares, that is what keeps my eczema, which can episodically flare now that I'm an adult. It was really bad when I was a kid. That's what keeps it chill, okay? Chill and be still, all right? It's a key component of eczema management is ongoing moisturizer, ongoing use of moisturizer. If you don't keep up with that, you can really go down a slippery slope of itchy rashiness. But anyways, yeah, as a consumer, enjoyed this, not gonna lie. Not as much, however, as their body lotion, which I talked about in that video as well. So I haven't been using this since I did that video, but I plan to use it next and use it up now that we're getting into warmer months, although this one's actually pretty heavy, and a good one. This you can use on your face. I've tried it that way. Many of you have verbalized in the comments that you have obtained this and are using it that way and love it. So this is a great one, the Restoring Body Lotion. I think it really shines bright as far as the vegan, cruelty-free skincare choices out there that I approve of. That I like. You know, it's not that I don't like them, it's just they have the problem of always having fragrance or essential oils that make them problematic for people with eczema and for a lot of people. But anyways, long story short, look forward to using that. I am still using the face wash, and I've been chugging along on that in the shower like I talked about in that video, and that likewise is a great video. I don't know, what is it with me? You know, who here watches currently or has children and watches or watched in the past Sesame Street? You know, this episode was brought to you by the letter A. I feel like my recommendations are brought to you by the colors blue and white, right? Like I'm just kind of going through here, like, I mean, this Earth Science Ceramics, CeraVe, what else do I have here? Oh yeah, and the callus cream. I mean, even a lot of the Hada Labo products, the ones I love the most, are blue and white. Neutrogena, blue and white. But anyways, guys, I am gonna whip up some little dinner and call it a night here. I hope you enjoyed the vlog today. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe.